Good day, everyone. I'm Leonidin Kula from HRC 23. I'm going to discuss Introduction to Banquet Function. In these modern times, the gathering of the people becomes more frequently like birthdays, anniversaries, baptisms, and many more. There are also formal gatherings. Example is when there for business meeting or when it comes to meetings regarding to political issue. But because they're so busy, they have no longer time to set and prepare a venue or food. So that they will be just prepare having a catering service. And as a well know, there are so many styles of catering services. And one of these is banquet. The objectives of these discussions are the following. Number one, to gain information on what is the banquet functions and its importance. Number two, to inform about difference between banquet and catering. Number three, to learn the different styles of banquet. Number four, to know the benefits or advantages of banquet halls and banquet plans. Number five, to discern the different types of banquet, their benefits and challenges. Definitions of banquet. Banquet comes from a French word means a formal large meal or feast often involving main course and desserts. The meal tends to serve a purpose such as charitable gatherings, a ceremony, or celebration frequently involve either presenting of following speeches in honor of the topic or guest of honor. Banquet is a large catering activity department where food and beverage are served for a prearranged number of people on prefixed date and time, agreed menu, and price. Difference between banquet and catering. Those wondering what is a catering or what is a banquet service should know that catering refers to the banquet foods and drinks that are prepared for typical largesse of food people for a specific event. Catering refers to the food and drinks that are prepared for typically largesse of group for a specific event. Catering may be required for events like banquets, conferences, conventions, weddings, and more may be on site or transported to the event's location. So, the difference between banquet and catering is banquet is one of the events that needs catering services. Different types of banquet. The purpose of having a banquet or catering service is to prevent hassles. So, it's very important that we are familiar to the different types of styles of banquet. We need to use that suitable for our events. Those are the following: theater style, classroom style, boardroom style, U-shape style, round table style, hollow square style. Theater style. Ideal of lectures, presentations, and group meetings of any size. Consists of chairs in rows facing a panel table or podium at the front of the room. Suitable for half-day meeting or meeting not more than 4 hours. Ano nga ba ang theater style? Ang theater style ay ginagamit para sa mga lectures, presentations, and group meetings of any size. Ito ay binubuo ng mga upuan in rows na nakaharap sa panel table or podium at ang front of the room. Ito ang setup na ito ay pwede lamang para sa half-day meeting or meeting na hindi lalagpas 4 na oras. Classroom style, ideal for teaching, event, testing, or other meetings where participants will be writing. Consists of 6-foot tables with up to 3 chairs facing a panel table or podium the front. Ano nga ba ang classroom style? Ang classroom style ay ginagamit para sa teaching events, testing, o iba pang mga meeting na kailangang magsulat ang mga participants. Ito ay binubuo ng 6-foot na mesa na may hanggang 3 upuan na nakaharap sa panel, table o podium na nasa harapan ng room. Boardroom style. Used to formal meeting. The standard is using 2 oblong tables and used to half-moon tables at the edge. The meaning of round edge is if the meeting of participants are under one organization. The head of organization can be placed at the round table. Ang boardroom style ay ginagamit sa formal na meeting. Ang standard na ginagamit dito ay dalawang oblong tables at gagamitan din ng dalawang half-moon tables. Sa edge, kapag rectangle table ang ginamit. Ang ibig sabihin ng round edge, ang mga participants ay nasa iisang organization. Ang head ng organization ay nasa dulo, round edge ng mesa. U-shaped style, similar to conference room style. U-shaped setup will help facilitate discussion with participants facing each other, but with one end up, ideal for seminars and group meetings with presentation. Ano nga ba ang U-shaped style? Ang U-shaped style ay pareho ng conference room style. Makakatulong ang style na ito para mapadali ang discussion sa mga participants na nakaharap sa isa't isa. Ito ay madalas gamitin sa mga seminar o group meetings with presentation. Round table style for informal meeting can use 150 centimeters or 180 centimeters diameter round table depends on the participants. Suitable for workshop, seminar that needs discussion and interaction between the speaker and among participants. Ano nga ba ang round table style? Ang roundtable style ay ginagamit para sa informal meeting. Ginagamitan ito ng 150 centimeter or 180 centimeter round table, depende sa mga participants. Ito ay madalas ginagamit sa mga workshop, seminar na kailangan natin discussion at interaction sa pagitan ng speaker at mga participants. Hollow square style. Set up tables in square shapes with chairs on outside. Best for events where focal points is it the center and or interaction between participant and encouraged. Ano nga ba ang hollow square style? Ang hollow square style ay ginagamitan ng square shape na mesa ng mga upuan ay nasa labas ng hollow. Ito ay madalas gamitin sa mga events na kung saan ang focal point ay nasa center or ang interaction sa pagitan ng mga participants ay kailangan. When planning functions or any events, we absolutely want the best. So, here are the advantages of banquet halls or banquet plans. Quality granted, workflow of management, easy catering service, customer service, decoration, cleaning and maintenance, budget-friendly service, hug accommodation, perfect for night event, perfect setting, location, secured environment, and round-the-clock facility. Quality granted, great furniture, and properly tested quality of heat. Quality of the furniture is tested every time a new event comes up. Guests get the best quality of furniture and equipment. Ano nga ba ang quality granted? A banquet halls ay may mga great furnitures sa properly quality, tested sa tuwing may bagong dadating kaya naman nararanasan ng mga guests at best quality furnitures and equipments kapag nasa banquet halls na sila. Workflow of management. The staff of working at the banquet hall is highly experienced and is well aware of the hooks and crooks of managing an entire event with perfections. The staff present is trained to work according to the conditions and assist you in serving your guests because well-established banquet hall with a sincere staff is the key to successful events. Ano nga ba ang workflow of management? Ang mga staff sa banquet halls ay may mga experience na at kayang mag-handle ng events na tama. Tinitraining ang mga staff para makapag-serve at ma-assist ang mga guests ng mabuti dahil ang successful na event ay nasa kamay ng mga staff. Easy catering services. Food is the most important part of any event. From snacks to the main course, desserts, and drinks, there is a lot of food management that needs to be taken care of. No matter what cuisines you wish for, the in-house catering service is eligible to prepare them. Ano nga ba ang easy catering service? Ang pagkain ng pinakamahalagang sa bawat parte ng event. Kailangan ng maayos na food management. Kahit anong mga cuisine ang gustuhin mo, ang in-house catering ang maghahanda nito para sa'yo. Customer service. The customer service is really great banquet halls. Whenever you are in trouble in some sort of problem comes, the staff will be there to attend you. They will well dressed and properly in manner and will be standing whole time for your service. Ano nga bang customer service? May magandang customer service ang banquet hall. Dahil kapag may problema ka o kailangan, nandiyan ang mga staff para sa'yo. Sila ay well-dressed, maganda na nakatayo at naghihintay na pagsilbihan ka. Decorations. Banquet halls have loads of themes, decorative ideas that can bring life to your events. Lighting style, color combinations, buffet arrangement add glamour and enhance the grace. Ano nga ba ang decorations? Ang banquet halls na may napakaraming themes, decorative ideas na nagbibigay buhay sa events. Ang mga styles ng ilaw, color combinations ang magdadagdag ng sigla at ganda ng event. Cleaning and maintenance. The cleanliness and maintenance are top-notch inside the banquet hall, and they take up the task of ordering out the entire venue before the event. Ano nga ba ang cleaning and maintenance? Ang kalinisan ang palaging isinaalang-alang sa banquet hall. Bago ba magsimula ang event, sinisigurado ng mga staff na maayos at malinis ang venue. Budget-friendly service. The collaborative investment is highly beneficial rather than ordering for separate caterers, event planners, photographers that will sum up to high costs. All you need to do is search and book the perfect call. The best, rest assured uh, that all will be done wonderful. Ano nga ba ang budget-friendly service? Ang sama-samang package ay mas mura kaysa sa mga paisa-isa pagkuha ng suppliers. Ang kailangan lang ay nag-book na perfect ang banquet hall pero sa magandang event. Huge accommodations. With a banquet hall, you have a privilege to entertain hundreds of guests under one roof. With a large number of invitations you have mailed, your home is not an ideal place to run an event. With the organized settings, arrangement, and round-the-clock service, a banquet hall is more equipped for occasions. Ano nga ba ang huge accommodations? Sa banquet hall, kayang-kaya natin mag-imbita ng maramihan na may organized setting, arrangements na hindi natin magagawa kapag sa bahay natin ginawa ang event. Perfect for night events. Having a birthday bash or a bachelorette party at your home means hardcore music and lots of people. The banquet hall can easily solve this problem for you. You get to enjoy your party with full music and entertainment that is not a viable option at your home. Ano nga ba ang perfect for night event? Sa banquet hall, magagawa natin ang hindi natin magagawa night party sa bahay. Dahil sa banquet hall, pwede ang full music and entertainment. Perfect settings. Banquet hall can come up with all the basic amenities of finest quality like air conditioners, chairs, tables that bestow a grand features for your guests. Just make sure that the banquet hall that you are selecting has attractive setup of furniture and table adornments. Ano nga ba ang perfect settings? Meron ng banquet hall ng basic amenities gaya ng aircon, upuan, lamesa at pwede pang maglagay ng perfect settings na babagay sa event. Katulad ng selling setup na trending ngayon sa mga events gaya ng wedding at debut. Locations. Pick up a banquet hall that your guests can attend easily. A banquet hall with a good location and parking or ballet facility sets a perfect impression on your guests. Look out for the banquet hall that suit the convenience of your guests and they are able to attend easily. Ano nga bang location? Pumili ng venue na may malawak na parking lot at accessible sa mga guests. May mga banquet halls sa mga kilalang hotels na madaling puntahan at may spacious parking lot na sa ganon maganda ang maging impression ng mga guests. Secured environment and round-the-clock facility. The event manager at a banquet hall are highly vigilant that are aware of all the nooks and corners of the banquet hall. By organizing at their venue, you are the responsibility of organizing the event with those who can take care of any situation in the suite. They have a full dexterity of the situation in terms of electricity, water, laundry in case your guests are staying at a banquet hall. Ano nga ba ang secured environment and round-the-clock facility? May mga event organizer tayong pagkakatiwalaan sa bawat hall. Nakabisado ang bawat sulok ng hall na kayang mag-handle ng kahit anong sitwasyon na mangyayari sa event. There are many types of banquet and each involves planning and preparations. Here are the three main categories of banquet and their benefits and challenges. Number one, buffet. Number two, sit down. And number three, Chinese banquet. Buffet, a type of banquet where guests serve themselves from various dishes displayed on the table or sideboard. Buffet are present and are often less formal than sit-down meals. Ano nga ba ang buffet? Ang buffet o mas kilala rin natin na smorgasbord, madalas itong gamitin sa mga eat-all-you-can restaurant dahil ikaw mismo ang pipili sa buffet table na mas gusto mong kainin. Buffet. Here are benefits and challenges. Easier to prepare in terms of plating serving. Service staff need only worry about a few things. Food presentation is standard. Easier to maintain the light temperature of dishes. Challenges. Forecasting portion can be challenging. Presenting food in chafing dishes can be challenging. Food safety can be issue. Carry-over cooking in chafing dishes can lead to overcooking. Sit down. Guests at sit-down banquets have their food served directly to them. Dishes are often pre-selected as sit-down banquets are often more elegant than buffets, since guests are not required to get food for themselves. Ano nga bang sit-down? Sa sit-down, ang mga pagkain ay isi-serve direkta sa mesa mo. Ang mga pagkain dito ay pinili na bago pa ihain sa'yo. Ito ay mas formal kaysa sa buffet. Sit-downs, benefits, and challenges. Guests feel more special since they are served directly. Forecasting and portioning are more accurate. Bottom line is relatively easier to estimate. Challenges required skilled staff familiar with service sequence and proper preparations. More time consuming than buffets because of free plating, serving pre-cooked food fresh and at the right temperature can be challenging. Large kitchen equipment required. Chinese banquet, often held to celebrate Chinese New Year, Moon Festival, and weddings. Chinese banquets are elaborate affairs with a rich story and tradition surrounding them. They typically consist of at least 12 dishes served over a few hours, and each dish has a special meaning. Ano nga ba ang Chinese banquet? Madalas itong binubuo at least 12 dishes na may kanya-kanyang meaning bawat dish. Ginagamit ito sa mga selebrasyon gaya ng Chinese New Year at Moon Festival. Chinese banquet. Here are benefits and challenges. Guests feel more special because they are served directly. Forecasting and portioning are more accurate. Bottom line is it easier is to estimate. Challenges. Skilled staff are required to serve a portion communal dishes. Operators must be very familiar with the numbers of meals and drinks, presentation, and sequence of the dishes, as each dish must properly communicate the host, good wishes, and the joy of the celebration. Requires more tables were than Western and set menu dishes. Banquet, an important branch of catering. Number 1, informal. Number 2, semi-formal. Number 3, formal. Informal. In an informal function, through formalities and procedures are followed on setting, serving, and the dress codes. The service is indiscriminate of sex and rank. These functions normally include entertainment. One can witness casual behavior of the guests in the formal function. Semi-formal events that are most suitable for this style are generally semi-formal and formal. Attendees decide on their meal choices ahead of time, an appetizer, an entry, and a dessert. Meals are similar to those you'd find at mid to upscale restaurant and everyone is served at the same time. Formal. Formal large meal or feast often involving main courses and dessert. The meal tends to serve purpose such as charitable gathering, a ceremony, or a celebration, frequently involve either presenting or following speeches in honor of the topic or guest of honor. Types of banquet functions. State banquet, formal lunch dinner. A state banquet is an official banquet hosted by the head of state. It is ho or her official residence for another head of state, or sometimes head of government and other guests. Ang state banquet ay ginamit madalas ng mga head ng state or head of government. Reception. Finger food appetizers are presented in the buffet-style arrangement where guests can serve themselves. There are generally gatherings where people meal around the room while eating and chatting. Ang reception madalas ito ay ginamit sa wedding and reunion o at iba pa. Dinner, lunch meeting. Dinner, lunch, etc. with also as business meeting. So, familiar naman tayo sa dinner, lunch meeting, di ba? So, let's move on. Conference and conventions. A convention in the sense of a meeting is a gathering of individuals who meet of an arranged place and time in order to discuss or engage in some common interest. The most common conventions are based upon industry, professions, and fandom. Ang conference at conventions, ginamit ng mga company para sa meeting at discussion. Special events. The special events sector of the industry broadly consists of private events, sporting events, public events, and fairs and festivals. They are considered special events because they are outside of the host's normal business program or activity. Outdoor catering, the provision of foods and drinks at a remote site away from restaurant or suppliers. The host usually decide the event, venue, and the price to charge based on the range of service offered, unlike other types of catering services. Outdoor catering take care of an event in fully fledged manner. Hierarchy and banquet staffing. Organization chart. Banquet manager. They are responsibility of hiring, training, disciplining, and evaluating the banquet employees. Assistant manager. The assistant manager direct employees and ensure that work is being completed in a timely and effective manner. Chef de rang, maitre de hotel. A chef de rang will be working under the maitre, also known as the head waiter, and the maitre will be overseeing customers seeing in the restaurant. Waiters. A waiter is someone special and man who works in the restaurant, serving people with the food and drink. Porter is a responsible for the setup, serving, and breakdown of all meetings and events in accordance with the float's highly standard of quality. Banquet staff, the sales administration's manager for a group of company of hotels. Banquet manager, secretary, banquet head waiter, dispense barman. Staff requirement. It is governed by one waiter for serving 6-8 covers, one wine for serving 20 persons, one head waiter per 10 waiters. Linen. Yung table linen, sapin sa mesa. Laundry, ito yung labahan ng kung ano, no, pwede mga damit nyo or kortina. Table skirting. Table skirting, ito yung madalas nakikita natin sa event na table na inaayos. Paper napkins, ito yung tissue, parang ganun. Tableware, flatware, ito yung pinggan, hollowware, ito yung malalim, all required crockery and cutlery. Ito yung mga panghiwa. Glasses, ito yung mga babasagin. Planning for a formal dinner. Number one, top table must be identified. Number two, spirit decarbs be inculcated. Number three, appropriate workforce job fit. Number four, accomplishment of order taking. Number five, exercise control on diets. Number six, provision for unexpected guests. Buffet dinner. Make things easy to serve. Plenty of cutlery available. Proper arrangement of buffet as per number of packs. Sufficient room for guests to food. Serve two-thirds of the food and replenish. Significant source of profit. Pocket an important source of profit. Catering to prestigious parties. Lead to local publicity. Valuable mention in local media. Cultivate a reputation for quality and service. Steady stream of business future. Banquet and buffets. Certain volume business. Income and others costs are known in advance. Guaranteed group business. Cost of the event can be mentioned and predicted. Principal types of banquet. For small parties, restaurant and part of restaurant can be used. Present menu and time. Easy to arrange. Generate good profit for a restaurant. For dining clubs and service organizations, clubs may be performed by A. Patrons with common interest. B. Regular customers. Need serve to service clubs. Principal types of banquet. Cocktail parties. Service of drinks to a group of people. Most commonly requested functions. May be elaborate or limited. Product lunches. Elaborate and expensive lunch or low-key sales presentation either. Shows and special events. Special events organized by hotel, clubs, and restaurants. Weddings. Planning done well in advance. A unique event outside catering. demands and challenging job. Includes outdoor catering. That's all. Thank you. And God bless. Always keep safe and free.